Welcome everybody to the Anime Classroom, and today we got To Be Hero X. To Be Hero X is actually a little bit different of an anime than I've seen in a long time. It's not the first time I've seen a story like this, but it's really the first time that it's been done this well. And I'm not trying to glaze To Be Hero X, but as you see, 65k reviews, 4.8, so I'm not the only one. But I'm not a fan of this particular style of storytelling, and I'll get into that in just a moment. But it's done so well in this, I don't mind it. And that's saying something. So the way this story starts out in season 1 is you're introduced to a lot of different characters. For the first episode, it's one set of, for the first 4 episodes, it's one set of a character. For the next 4, it's sets of different characters, and so on and so on. And you know that the stories are gonna combine at one point, but we're basically just getting the origin stories for a bunch of like different heroes. And it's just like, I'm not crazy about this because you can't really put anything in a timeline till you see the other stories. Like the events that happen in the first 4 episodes, I think it's like 16, 17, and 18. Those events happen before the first 4 episodes and stuff like that. All right. So you can't really get a time frame till you see it all. But like I said, it's really well done. Something that's weird about this too is it really starts out with like 3D animation for the, first 10 episodes or so. And then it goes to like more anime, like more conventional anime style. And I'm not sure if that's like something that they plan to do throughout the series. Like they'll do some 3D, they'll do some I haven't really like looked into it. It might have been a budget thing, I have no idea. But I noticed that the animation changed in like the second half of the season, and I was like, that's weird. I should look that up, and I haven't done it yet. I've been so busy with the YouTube channels and stuff. Maybe I'm thinking about like creating a series for like, did you know this about your favorite series? Because I have a lot of anime knowledge that most people wouldn't know about their favorite series, like Demon Slayer. But at the same time, it's very, very strange. This series also has like some unique concepts, like basically how the heroes get their power is something called trust. So their powers are basically originated from the public, and it's not like Tiger and Bunny or My Hero where the public is engaged in superheroes, right? They're engaged in like they think this way about a person, they trust them, so they'll gain the powers on what they like perceive about that trust about them. Like sometimes it's portal powers, sometimes it's like Superman, like this guy right here who is named Nice, and then the guy impersonating Nice, which I'm not gonna get into all the characters right now. But then there's an opposite effect called fear. Okay, so you have trust and fear, and a lot of the heroes are corrupted because of they hang their power so much on the public. And it's just a really interesting take on it. It's kind of like Justice League, or I'm forgetting what that Amazon series was, The Boys. That's what it reminds me of. But The Boys got too gross for a long time, so I stopped watching it. I think I quit in season 3, and I was like, no more. But yeah, this reminds me of The Boys, but in a less gross way. The heroes are also sponsored by corporations and stuff like that, and there's a hero ranking. You notice the title says To Be Hero X. There's a There's a tournament. I can't say it right now. Tournament. Okay, tournament. I don't know why I couldn't say it. there's a tournament that happens every year, I believe, in this. I'm not sure what the time frame is, but all the heroes compete in this tournament in order to be called Hero X. Hero X is the #1 hero, so it's very similar to My Hero World. All Might was like the #1 hero. This is the same thing, except it's decided by fighting each other versus how many people you saved, like stuff like that. So in that way, it's similar to My Hero, but not the same. Everyone wants to be Hero X, and you can be Hero X for like a year. You can be it for like 20 years. It just depends whether you win this tournament or not. But the show doesn't seem to be just about the tournament. The current Hero X is shrouded in mystery right now, which is kind of cool. You get more about him towards the end of the season, but again, this is something that you should watch. I do, though, have to say that it can be graphic at times. I would say that this is one for high teens and adults. Again, I don't remember anything like, ooh, you shouldn't look at that or whatever, but there is some shocking moments, and there is some violence that, like death and stuff that happens in shocking ways. So I would be careful about that. I would say high teens or adults for this one. Okay, so my score on the first season. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Now, 9.0 straight. I don't think it's the best thing since sliced bread, but I think it's done so well in a genre or storytelling, at least, that I just don't care for it. And even I think it's super well done. So that's saying something for it. I don't know if it will ever get to a 10 out of 10, but it has a chance. It depends how the anime goes from here. All right. I do highly recommend this one if you like superhero genre, but it's a very different type of superhero genre than My Hero or any of the usual anime hero tropes. Alright, that is my recommendation on To Be Hero X. I will talk to you guys next time.